Okay, let's set up our new window. Create new. Make sure your size is 18 by 18 and it's in inches. You create new. The next thing you wanna do is import your image in. That's the next thing that you would wanna do to bring in a picture that you are going to draw. So you have to open your Windows Explorer. You select your picture, then you drag it in. There is your picture. Okay, now the next thing that you wanna do is resize the picture to the size that you want. Like for me it's a bit small, so I'm going to make it a bit bigger. So you just have to move your cursor here, like you see my cursor here. Once you see it having an up and down arrow, then you you left click on your mouse or touchpad, you drag up, and again you left click, you drag down. Just keep dragging until you have the side that you want to work on. Like for me now, okay, I want to work on this size. I press OK. Now the next thing that you would wanna do is set up your brush. So make sure you come to brushes, you come here, make sure that you select this solid brush. After selecting the solid brush, then the next thing that you wanna do is make sure that the spacing here is on 1%, so that it's solid. The next thing that you wanna do is here the size. You would wanna change your size, and it's displayed here. This is the preview of the size. So like for me now here, I'm going to change it to 4. Okay. Now the next thing that you wanna do after setting up your brush, here are your layers. And the next thing that you wanna do is create a new layer. This new layer is the layer for your outline, the layer for your drawing. Okay, for your outline. Make sure that here it's black if you want your outline to be black. If you want it to be white, then make sure that here it's white. So the next thing that you wanna do, you go to your pen tool. After going to your pen tool, make sure that you are on this new layer here. Okay, just rename it. You will write it outline. Okay, so that's my outline. I've renamed it. The next thing you want to do, you want to zoom in for proper tracing. You can zoom in by pressing Control and plus on your keyboard. If you are having a mouse, you can just scroll on the wheel of the mouse. Okay, then you can start tracing. Make sure that when you are on your pen tool here it's showing path. Okay, now you can start to draw. You make a point, then you go to the next point. After making the next point, don't release your mouse, keep holding it on the left. Once you are still holding it, then you drag up or down, left or right, until you get a proper drawing. After you are done, then you release it on your left, then you move your pen tool here at this anchor here. Now once you see the minus icon down the pen tool, you press Alt, then you left click, then you continue, keep holding until you get a proper drawing, release, you come here, Alt, press. Okay, do the same thing. Let's do the same thing. Okay, now connect. After connecting, the next thing that you wanna do is right click. After right click, you go to stroke path. You select on stroke path. Make sure here it's a written brush. There are a lot of options: pencil, what, but then go to brush, because Okay, after going to brush, then there is simulate pressure. Okay, for now here, don't simulate pressure, just press OK. After pressing OK, then you press enter. Okay, you are done with that part. You go to the next eye, do the same thing, press, create the next point, outer, next point, outer and click, next point, outer and click, next point, outer and click, next one, right click, stroke path, dash, enter. Okay, just keep zooming in and out to see what you have drawn so far. Okay, now here on the nose, I'm going to use, okay, let me just draw. I do this. Okay. Just do this. Okay, now what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna do the same thing, control stroke path, but then this time I'm going to turn on simulate pressure. Once I simulate the pressure, the starting and the ending point are going to be a bit smaller or narrow, like that. Enter. That's how they are now. So now I like, if you see, that's how they are. Then you continue, create like drawing, you do the same, you continue again, stroke path, I'm gonna continue with that, enter. Stroke path, enter. Still on simulate brush pressure, enter. Okay, come here, it's looking better. Now coming to the lips, you come here, you draw. On the lips again, I'm gonna still continue with simulate pressure, enter. Going to come here, I'm going to continue with simulate pressure. Okay, the drawing is going to be a bit rough. Stroke path, continue, you enter, you zoom back, you check. Okay, now let's trace the outside. Just continue with it. Tracing the outside now. Now, like on the outside, I'm gonna remove simulate pressure so that I'll have a nice and decent layer outside. I'm gonna continue with this. Okay, still here the pressure is off. Stroke path, and do this, you enter. The next thing you wanna do, make sure that your art is starting in the middle of the other stroke so that they are connected. Okay, I'm just going to end here, connect, and this one is also going to go in the stroke path. Okay, enter. Okay, you zoom out. Okay, okay. The next thing you wanna do now is change here. Since it's on path, now you are going to change it to shape, because here you are coloring the hairs. So you select your hair, now you are selecting on your hair, okay. Now cancel, just erase this, no problem. To make it easy, just continue with the path. Let me not confuse you. Continue with the path, selecting the hair. Okay, continue with the path, select here, continue. It's going to be a bit rough, it's not going to be precise, because here what I want to show you here is it's how to paint. Okay, just continue with it, okay. Just go on, go with it until it's all connected. Okay, for me my connection are a bit rough, but for you, you should take your time. Right click, stroke path, brush, enter. Okay, now next up, maybe you wanna do your hair. Okay, now like to do this, you can just come to the brush directory, make sure you are still here. Okay, then just with your mouse, and just start the labeling here with your mouse. Like for me, I'm using my mouse there. Okay, that's option 1. Option 2, you go back here, you select. This is option 2, you select like that. Okay, that's option 2, then you enter. Now you are done with outline. Now let's go to the next step. Okay, remove it. On the next step, we are going then to shade. So now still on the outline, magic wand, then you just press anywhere inside the voice. So you create a new layer. After creating a new layer, then you look for the perfect color that you want to use, the skin tone. Like for me, I'm going to use this. Okay, then you press OK. The next thing that you wanna do, you come here, gradient tool, then you look for this bracket tool, then just with your bracket tool, bring it inside here, then you left click. After left click, it is going to color automatically. Then you press Control D. Okay, for now don't press Control D, just create another layer. After creating another layer, the next thing that you want to do now, on this one we are going to start painting. So since this is the color of your skin tone, then just change it, make it a bit darker, maybe like that. You press OK. The next thing that you want to do after doing that, you go back to your brush. Now you are not going to use this solid brush, but then you are going to use this first brush. Okay, now you zoom in closely, then this opacity you would want to reduce it to, okay, to about 12. Okay, let's reduce it to 9. Now the next thing that you want to do is then you start brushing. Start doing that, start shading. Like now for me here, I want to separate the nose, I want to bring something here, I want to show the nose. So just do that, keep doing it. This side again, just keep doing that, this side again. Okay, now since my nose is a bit visible, I wanna do is reduce the size of my brush. You reduce the size of the brush by pressing on the bracket next to P. The bracket that is the bracket opening to the left hand is minimizing the brush, and the bracket opening to the right is maximizing the size of the brush. So now I'm gonna reduce it, then from there I'm gonna create this here just to make it realistic. Yes, I'm shading, just do it, repeat on and out. You see, you are seeing something there. You go back, you come this side, just keep doing that, keep doing that, keep doing that, keep doing that, keep doing that. Okay, now this is what I have. Now to bring light onto your image, you see I'm on this layer. Let me say this was shadow, because I was using something like a shadow. It's always good when you are renaming your layer. Now I'm gonna create another layer again, then you can rename it light. Okay, then on this light layer, what you wanna do here, you change it completely to white. After making it white, the next thing that you would want to do is increase the brush size. After increasing your brush size, this opacity here you would want to bring it to 1. Then you just start brushing at the area where you feel like it needs light, like that. Just keep doing it until you get the amount of light that you need. You see, like that. You reduce your brush, you look for your light wherever you want light, like this. Let me say I want light here, I want light here. You see, I'm pressing my mouse on and off. Okay, let's see, I want light here. You see, like that. That's how you do it. Even maybe here. This is just a rough way to show you how to do it. Okay, if you feel like no, I need more shadow again, you will be just switching here. You go back to shadow, then you come to your color panels here. This is the shadow that you are using. You press on it, you reduce your brush, you change your opacity back even to 8 or 9 there, then you brush again, just like that, just like that. Just keep brushing. Once you see your expression on the face, you zoom back, then you see if it's good or not. But then on light, oh okay, Now let me say you are here, but then you want to copy. You are here, but then you just want this color that you have made. You want to copy it. What you have to do, you just have, once you press on Alt, it will give you this option of copying the color. Let me say I come here, I'll just copy the white. You see, once you are brushing on the white, you come here, you copy. Now here you are branding. Branding, you use this. You go to the color that you want, you shade, you shade, you shade, you shade. If you feel like, okay, I need a lighter color, you press, then you continue shading. Now this is branding, but then branding it's a bit advanced for amateurs. But then branding, like in the future, it's what you're gonna need if you wanna finish your art. Let me say, for example, this is too lighter here. What I need to do, just create another layer on top of light. Then I'll press, I'll get this color, then I'll be branding. You see, like that, branding. Now this lighter is going to disappear. Not the whole of it, but a bit of it. Just like that. You see now, if you want it to disappear faster, you have to increase your opacity. Increase it up to there. You see now, because your opacity is higher. Okay, now that's how you do it. That's how you shade. I mean, that's how you paint. Now after you are done with this selected area, now let me say you want to move to the hair. You just have to press Control, and then you press D. You deselect the area that you are selecting. Then you come here. This is your outline. You press on your outline, magic wand. Now then you come here because your hair were here. You press on your hair, wherever you want, like on top. You create a layer. You rename it hair. You have to rename it hair. After renaming it hair, then you come, you have to make sure that this is black. Most hair are usually black, but if you want a different color for your hair, you use a different color. You select OK. Back to your bucket tool, you put it in there, just like that. Control D. There is your hair. Now if you feel like, no, my hair is not well connected, now this is what you have to do. You go back to your outline tool, magic wand, you select on your hair. Now instead of using the bucket tool, what you have to do is go back to brush, you go to the solid one. Okay, like the size for me, it's pretty okay. Then now you start brushing the, now you brush. If you want it like well connected, then you start doing that, just like that. Control D. Now it's a bit connected, just like that. If you feel like, okay, no, still you need more connection, then you just reduce your size of the brush. Then you can manually just carefully, you have to increase your opacity to 100. Then just go in like that, until you have that feeling you want it connected. Just go in like that. Then you connect your hair nicely with the skin. Okay, just like that. Connect your hair nicely with the skin. Okay, until you get the feeling. Okay, now I hope you get this technique. That's how you do it. That's how you paint in Photoshop.